On July 29, 2026, Egypt's Damietta Port was operating as a massive, bustling artery. It serves as a highly active node pumping liquid natural gas out of the Mediterranean and directly into the European energy grid. That evening, a sudden, massive fire engulfed an American-owned floating storage unit and spread to an adjacent LNG carrier during a routine cargo transfer. The immediate threat was a bleve, a boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. If external heat boils the supercooled liquid gas inside a ship's containment tanks, the internal pressure rapidly climbs until the hull ruptures. The resulting blast wave would level the entire port infrastructure. In the initial fog of war, local authorities and early news reports downplayed the danger. The official narrative pointed to a severe, but ultimately routine, technical malfunction. However, the immediate arrival of Egypt's petroleum minister and top security officials signaled an entirely different reality on the ground. This required an emergency response far beyond a standard mechanical failure. The following day, the Egyptian cabinet released a bombshell statement. The fire was intentionally ignited by a targeted military drone strike. This revelation shifted the entire investigation from an industrial accident profile into a forensic crime scene analysis. The attackers chose their target with extreme precision. This comparison table details the two vessels caught in the crosshairs. The GasLog Salem is a massive LNG carrier, while the Energos Winter operates as a floating storage and regasification unit, or FSRU. Together, they represent an immense capacity threshold for Europe's energy gateway. By deliberately targeting the Energos Winter, the attackers actively attempted to sever a critical node in the global energy network. If a military drone scored a direct hit on two ships loaded with highly explosive natural gas, why was there zero loss of life and no cataclysmic port-level explosion? This diagram shows the automated emergency shutdown systems. As ships drifted 5 meters from the blast, ESD-1 shut off transfer valves. At 7 meters, ESD-2 physically severed the hoses. Finally, an Invar alloy shield perfectly insulated the liquid gas at -162 degrees Celsius. Advanced maritime engineering flawlessly executed its purpose. It neutralized the physical and lethal objectives of the strike without requiring human intervention. Since penetrating these physical defenses is exceptionally difficult, the investigation naturally pivoted to the motive. This intercepted intelligence monitor reveals a broadcast from Iranian state television aired 48 hours prior to the strike. The map provides the exact strategic justification. Damietta is explicitly labeled as the vital gateway for European gas exports. The drone served as a calculated geopolitical message. It tested Western energy alliances, proving that previously secure Mediterranean waters are now well within striking distance. Human engineering successfully contained the physical explosion at the port. It was completely powerless to stop the macroeconomic shockwave that followed. This market shock graph tracks the visceral reaction of global energy markets. Traders panicked over the sudden vulnerability of crucial supply chains. Data points highlight a massive 130% spike in Asian gas prices, while Brent crude rapidly broke the $90 barrier. Global markets heavily price in vulnerability. A failed physical attack can trigger a highly successful economic crisis simply by shattering the illusion of safety. This three-tiered funnel diagram outlines the maritime insurance industry's reaction. The major protection and indemnity clubs initiated a catastrophic domino effect, suddenly canceling war risk coverage for the Gulf region, forcing shipping companies into astronomical emergency premiums reaching $200 million per trip. This graphic captures the physical result of that financial paralysis, an immediate, staggering 81% drop in shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. Highly precise drones can now bypass physical defenses to strike directly at the economic foundations of global trade. The era of perfectly safe maritime energy corridors is over.